What's up, my friend? Welcome back to another Kajabi video. So today I just wanted to give you a complete walkthrough of Kajabi's community product. I think this is important because at some point in your online business journey and you're building an audience, right? So you're probably going to want to have some place for your audience to connect, mingle with each other, but also have access to you as the creator as well. It's a lot of fun because you get to be in touch with your audience every day or every week, however you decide to spend your rhythm. But doing it in Kajabi is something I think is a no-brainer just because they already offer the community. It's very robust. It does exactly what I needed to do, and I've been recommending it to my students for a long time. So to kick things off, let's take a look at actually what does Kajabi offer here. Well, we know that Kajabi's bread and butter has always been online courses, right? And then when they did offer a community, which is now called a legacy community, it actually did a pretty good job, in my opinion. And then they merged with Vibely, which was a dedicated community platform, and that is now the current community product. So here you can see these are all my online courses, but the one community I do have is called Chris's Composing Community. And you might see here that we actually have two Chris's Composing Community products here. One of them is actually a course product. So I think Kajabi used to have a dedicated membership product that you could create, but now it's just a course like anything else. And this is where I host my content that I share with my members each month. So the content that I share are these monthly workshops or master classes, basically delving into a specific topic in the music industry in composing. So maybe that's how to write melodies, how to choose the right form for your music. I also have a dedicated group for orchestration and arrangements, so sample libraries and production. And then I also have a category called lifestyle, business, and branding. So my classes here are all about, making a career or living in music. So on the first of every month, I will upload a new masterclass to the membership portion, which again is just a simple course product. And of course, anytime you could just click add content, create a new module, which would be one of these guys, or a submodule, which would be one of these subfolders, and then an individual lesson, which you might put within one of these folders here. As you can see, an individual lesson or a quiz or assessment, if you want to do that. So that is the membership portion. And if we take a look at it, this is what it looks like here. So this theme looks similar to a Momentum theme, but it's actually called membership. And it's a dedicated theme that was sold by Kajabi experts. It's no longer available now, but if you go with Momentum or something similar, you can have, these sorts of drop down folders, and you get to see the list on the left, and then you can play videos in the middle there. So that's sort of the community or the course portion. If we take a look at the community itself, that is a separate product. So if we click new product, by the way, I'll just show you, these are the options you have: course, podcast, community, coaching, newsletter, and download. So download would be good for things like PDFs and other things like that, audio files, whatever. Coaching, they have coaching programs they offer, groups or privates, whatever. You can see how robust this is. I actually still have a podcast on Kajabi, or at least hosted by Kajabi, and I don't have a newsletter, but the community is what we're talking about here. So they call this the community product, and they give you access groups, which are basically subgroups that have access to the community product, depending on the offer you create for them. So maybe you have one access group for high-level musicians, and then another access group for just beginners, so they don't have to mingle with each other, and you give them dedicated content and feedback based on what they're looking for and what they need, right? So each access group counts as one unique product, and I only have one access group for my community, and that is basically all my audience goes into this one access group. So now taking a look at the community itself, let's just walk through the layout here a little bit. So this is what they see. When they log in, they see this announcement at the very top, which I set up in the back end. If we take a look, see announcement, this is the full announcement here. Welcome to the community. All the interaction will happen here. You can collaborate, exchange ideas, and even DM one another, which is on the top right. And then they can also download the Kajabi Communities app if they want to access it from their mobile. And then here on the left side, you can see all of the discussion groups, all discussion topics. They're called circles inside of Kajabi, and you can add a new circle anytime you like. So let's say you want to create a new topic group on cooking, right? Let's say paleo recipes or something. So you create a title for it, a description, and then you select the access group. I only have one, so that's the one I'm going with. And then what type, is it a feed or is it more of a chat sort of function? And is it public or private, right? So here you can see I have lots and lots of different circles for different things. But I've put the general discussion at the very top because usually that's where people are going to ask questions that maybe don't fit into these other categories and just have general thoughts to share. So one of our most active members, Scott, he always shares like a new soundtrack that just came out in the industry each week, and he talks a little bit about it. But what's also really cool is, of course, you can comment and react to these different posts. So for example, Richard shared something about his YouTube channel and shared a couple of videos he posted. And so you can see I responded, Scott also responded, and you can just reply to those comments as well. And again, react to them however you like. And when you create your own post or apply to a post, you can add files to it as well. PDF, audio file, image, or video. It's very streamlined in that regard, and you can do whatever you like. They also give you access to polls, which I've used a couple of times. Very, very cool. You can embed a link. You can, again, put in an audio file or a PDF or something, a document, or an image. And then the next thing I want to share with you here is the meetups. Actually, before we do that, let's take a look at the Start Here page. So I call this Start Here, but basically the community product gives you access to a custom page that you can do anything with. So a lot of people will decide to host their bonus content on this page. Like maybe you put, oh, here are all the bonuses you get for joining this community. They put a link to it, right? But I've decided to use this page as a welcome page. So here I have the headline, the sub-headline, and then I have a little video going over how to access the community, how to navigate, basically what I'm doing now in this video, and just give them a little lay of the land of the things they can expect and explain the different areas. And then here I say, if you want to head back to the content portion of the membership, click here, which opens a separate tab, and then it brings them back to that membership area, that course, as we took a look at earlier. So I think it's a good idea to, as soon as they log into your community, they see something that welcomes them and it makes them feel like you care, like you're there for them, and you want to make it very easy for them to navigate. Because the thing that I think turns people off from their purchases and actually using them is ease of use. Or maybe it's too difficult to use, or it's frustrating, so they just decide not to use it, and then they feel regret, right? So make it as easy for them to use as possible. So taking a look at meetups here, these are basically where you can host live calls, unlimited live calls, however many you want. And I think at the moment there are still a limit. There's still a limit of 200 participants in the call at once. They might update it in the future, which would be really, really cool. But for me, I don't have 200 members, so I don't really have to worry about that. But it's really easy enough to create a meetup. So you just create the title. Let's call it Coaching Call for January 2025, right? And then what's the location? A virtual link or physical address. In this case, we can say actually use this live call in Kajabi's community. And then what is the start and end? Time zone. You can have it repeat or not. And then do you want it repeating every days, weeks, or months? Have a description for it, the access group, and the circle that you can receive updates in as well for those members. So it's basically for me, it's completely replaced Zoom for my monthly coaching calls. It's really easy to use. The functionality is pretty much the exact same, and it's really cool. So I'll just quickly show you here. This is one example of one of the meetups here. So if I double click to zoom in, you can see these members have showed up here. And when you're actually live on the call, there's a chat box they can chat within, and they can heart react it. They can react however. You can also share your YouTube screen or share your own screen. It really doesn't matter, but they give you a lot of flexibility there, which is really, really cool. So for me, I haven't had to use Zoom ever since, and you can record those calls and they get automatically uploaded into the community afterwards under this meetup section. The other thing I want to share with you is challenges. So challenges are also built into the community product. I do a monthly scoring challenge because again, this is a community of composers. So each month I give them either an image or a video to score to, and I literally share the download link with them so they can grab it, and then they can upload their submission to this challenge afterwards. And people can also leave comments, their feedback, and stuff like that. So it's really, really cool, and it just gives people a chance to continue practicing their skills. And I also tell them, like, you can use this as a portfolio piece. Like if you want to write music for other people or offer your services as a composer or an arranger, then you can use these pieces you've written for these challenges as part of your portfolio, right? So that's one of the additional perks they get for joining this community. And one last thing I want to share with you, they have the notifications that literally tell you when someone has reacted to your post or commented or anything really. And then the DMs feature is also really cool. So if you want to talk with someone directly, you can just find them inside and you can reach out to them really quickly. So really, it's like a streamlined Facebook group that has a lot of functionality. And for me, it didn't really take very long for my members to acclimate from the legacy community, because it pretty much works in similar ways. And I just love that you can host meetups, all the calls you want with your people to connect with them, and challenges. And of course, you want to make it easy for them to navigate with the resources page, or the starting page, or the welcome page, as I like to call it. And that's basically it. I haven't actually really encountered any issues. I think setting it up probably took me 2 days or so because I really wanted to make sure everything was put in that I wanted. But that's really as simple as the community can be. You know, you don't even need meetups if you don't want to. You don't have to do calls. You don't have to do challenges. But I like having them there because having that regular touch point with your audience is important to have them stick around and understand who the other people are and what you offer. You know, they want to feel closer to you. So I think that is important to offer those things. That's one of the most important things you're offering when you sell a community or a membership, is more personalized access to yourself. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, please do let me know down in the comments. Again, I've been using the community for years and I really, really do enjoy it. It's one of the things I look forward to the most when I jump into work every day, is to check in on the community and see how it's going. So if you want to check it out for yourself, you want to try Kajabi's platform and have a built-in community that doesn't need anything extra, then I'd like to offer an extended 30-day free trial of the Kajabi platform to you. They usually give you a 14-day free trial on their website, but if you use my affiliate link down below, christophersiu.com/Kajabi, then you can get double the free trial plus 2 bonus mini courses, Kajabi in 30 days, to help you build your business on Kajabi during your free trial, and also content marketing for creatives to explain the exact business model I'm using to put out content into the world and then monetize it on the back end. And you're not paying anything extra. It's the exact same price, but a portion of your payment will support me and help me continue to make these videos if you are enjoying them. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.